songs you've ever heard. And you only heard it once if you heard it from me. Last Christmas I did it on a digital piano on Zoom with one hand because this hand was in a brace from a broken bone. And so I'm getting ready for Christmas. And this is Grandma's Killer Fruitcake. I would welcome any. I've got to get the song ready, and I almost have it memorized, but not quite. And so I would appreciate helpful suggestions. If you can't understand some of the words, I'm going to slow it down just a little bit, just because I don't want you to miss the words. And here's our introduction. The holidays are upon us, and things were going fine, till the day I heard the doorbell, and a chill ran up my spine. I grabbed my wife and children, and the postman wheeled it in. A yearly Christmas nightmare had just come back again. It was harder than the head of Uncle Bucky, heavy as a sermon of preacher Lucky. Once enough to give the whole state of Kentucky a great big bellyache. It was denser than a drove of barnyard turkeys, tougher than a truckload of all beef jerky, dry as a milk out in Albuquerque. Grandma's Killer Fruitcake. Now I've had to swallow some marginal fare at our family feast. I even down Aunt Polly's possum pie just to keep the peace. I winced at Wilmer's gizzard mousse and said it tasted fine. But that legal weapon that Grandma bakes is where I draw the line. It was harder than the head of Uncle Bucky, heavy as a sermon of preacher Lucky. Once enough to give the whole state of Kentucky a great big bellyache. It was denser than a drove of barnyard turkeys, tougher than a truckload of all beef jerky, dry as a drought in Albuquerque. Grandma's Killer Fruitcake. It's early Christmas morning. The phone rang us awake. It's Grandma, Pa. She wants to know, how'd we like the cake? Well, Grandma, we couldn't. It was unbelievable, that's for sure. What did you say? Oh no, Grandma, please don't send us more. It was harder than the head of Uncle Bucky, heavy as a sermon of preacher Lucky. Once enough to give the whole state of Kentucky a great big bellyache. It was denser than a drove of barnyard turkeys, tougher than a truckload of all beef jerky, dry as a drought in Albuquerque. Grandma's Killer Fruitcake.